We are going to move into what you watch there, fellas.
So we all watched Borat and the
season finale of Lovecraft.
What do you think about Borat?
It was good. Not as good as the first one, but it was still fucking wild and funny.
I don't know. I never went back to the first Borat.
I watched that first Borat twice at the movies, my guys.
See, I find
it was fucking hilarious.
I find these movies so uncomfortable to watch. I don't know what it is. Like my anxiety feels like it just peaks when I watch, like especially like the fertility dance that they did in this
That
one.
was bad,
it was
man.
wild, man.
The fucking moon blood, when he said moon blood, fucking destroyed me.
It was nuts. It would have just been so uncomfortable when he's doing the workouts with that fucking strap. That killed me. And it's just like wagging.
Guys are just like,
I don't know. They're trying not to look,
They
man.
just didn't say a word.
Oh man. And the Rudy Giuliani interview at the end was crazy. With some smart editing, they make it look really problematic.
Yeah.
It was nuts. I actually really enjoyed it, especially for the heart that it kind of showed.
Yeah.
Like it was actually an emotional movie, but did not touch on Black Lives Matter.
No.
I thought it would have like pushed it.
Yeah.
Because in the first Borat, he gets into that racial bag a bit more. So I thought maybe he would have, except for when he asked that chick if she can be his black wife. It was rough.
Maybe after Bruno, he kind of steered away.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I enjoyed it. It's worth checking out. Check it out. It's on Amazon Prime now.
Amazon Prime.
If you haven't watched it already. And what was on HBO Max with full subtitles, binge, if you're listening, binge.
Fuck you.
Was Lovecraft season finale.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, man.
Sorry, Lovecraft Country season finale.
Yeah.
This ended fucking good, man.
Really, really well.
Yeah.
I was wondering how they were going to kind of wrap it up, but they got it all in there.
Yeah.
And I really, really liked the performances were top notch. Michael K. Williams fucking came through and slayed this. I loved the letter that Atticus wrote.
Oh man.
There was so many really, really good moments in this.
Broke me. The letter broke me.
Yeah. It was crazy. Now you have the freedom to be the father that you want to be. God damn. And the car ride. That was such a good moment.
Oh man.
Life could be a dream.
Yeah.
Fuck, it was bad.
That's so cool, man.
Yeah. I like after the journey, like that 10 episodes, like you kind of felt everything that happened in the season finale.
There was no strings left. Really.
No.
Yeah.
No, there wasn't.
Like they really tried to tie everything up, which was so good. Because usually it's like, ooh, cliffhanger this, cliffhanger that. Like, yeah. This was just,
I even like forwarded the credits.
So did I.
To see if there was like a little bit of like a hand coming out or some shit, but there was nothing. But I really hope for a second season.
Oh man.
Yeah. I love that D has the arm now.
Yeah, same. But if there isn't a second season, I'm still happy.
Yeah, I'm
where
really
it sort of finishes off.
Yeah.
I'm content.
All right. I'm gonna go into mines.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched John Bronco. I didn't say last week, but I watched it on the day it was released, and this shit was hilarious. Have you guys watched it?
No, yet.
It's like a 40-minute mockumentary with Walton Goggins and a few other people kind of detailing the life of John Bronco and his rise to stardom and eventual disappearance. And fucking Walton Goggins kills this role. He was so good. I'm ready to watch anything he's in.
Mm-hmm.
I watched Ready or Not, An American Pickle, Pan's Labyrinth, Halloween 4, Halloween 5, the Poltergeist remake from 2015, the Mortuary Collection on Shudder, and the Witches remake.
I also watched the Witches remake.
Thoughts on the Witches remake?
It was all right. Like it seemed a bit the pacing was just funny in that movie.
Mhm.
Yeah, it just felt a bit.
It felt
like they were ticking boxes.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I actually felt the original had better pacing.
Oh, yeah.
The look and feel of it in the original was a lot more fantastical, which I think was fitting with the tone.
Yeah.
Whereas this was a lot more magical, I thought.
Yeah.
But they tried some new things. It looked like it should have been in a streaming service.
It
I
looked
don't
like it
believe
needed a couple of more months.
Yeah, I don't believe that this was ever going to the cinemas.
No.
Weirdly, it kind of just felt like a streaming service movie, but that's just me.
Yeah. I watched 300, They Live, Mimic, the director's cut, The Mist.
Nice.
Yeah. Star Wars 3 and obviously The Witches.
You said last week, fuck, I don't want I always feel like episode 3 is just slows me down. I don't feel like watching it. What was your take watching it this week?
Same thing again. It took a while for me to get into it.
Okay.
Same thing. As soon as they finish the mission at the start, where they go get Palpatine, like it's a crawl for me.
Yeah. And it's the love story that breaks it for me. And that's a 40-minute start bit.
Yeah, and the dialogue in those scenes is fucking terrible.
Oh, they're so bad. They're like soap opera bad.
Yeah. That's how bad it was.
So your love is blinding you?
I know.
They're like, bullshit.
I know.
No one ever talks
People
like
don't
this.
talk like that.
Even a long, long time ago. What about you there, BD?
It was just, Hunter x Hunter. Nearly done with that. I think I've got like 9 more episodes.
Damn,
I went from episode 101 to 137 now. And Mimic.
Nice. Getting it in. All right. That is you actually, before we wrap it up, you were saying with Hunter x Hunter that you experienced emotions there.
Yeah. What do you call it? It was a bit of a fucking sad week with all the emotions going through. But no, it was just, it was really big. Like there was a lot of loose ends that I guess got tied up coming to the end of this season. Spoilers for anyone, but the arc is called the Chimera Ant arc. And sorry, Tasty Pop. And essentially what had happened was that Chimera ants steal humans and the humans become ants. And these ants try to take over the world, but fucking it came to a point where this little girl gets killed and turned into an ant, but then they start to remember their human side.
Yeah.
And she finds her mother again and all that shit. And the king of the ants realizes his humanity and shit like that. It was crazy emotional, and I wept real man tears.
I respect it. I respect all man tears.
Mm-hmm. And manties.
And manatees.
Panties.
All right. That is a wrap. Now we're officially wrapped up. I will see you gentlemen next Saturday. I'm getting fuck hungry, so I'm dying to eat that cornbread that Master Chef here made.
Cornbread muffs.
And we will see you next week. But before we do, follow us up on IG and Facebook at Smoke and Mirrors Podcast. You can also reach us on Twitter at Smoke and Mirrors Oz, and on YouTube, where we're hitting you up with clips every day of the week, put together by our beautiful and extremely talented editor, Julia. And that is at Logo Smith Media.
That's it.
On YouTube.
Yep.
We will see you next week, bright and early, or whenever the fuck we get in.
Yeah.
But yeah, take care of yourself, love movies, and we shall see you next week.
Yep. Wash your ass.